So I want to talk about the $1 million lie. That's right. There's $1 million lie that's being fed to you. And that's that everyone's a millionaire. Social media can make it feel like that. But I really want to just dive into it. Is everybody a millionaire? Is it so easy to make a million? Or is it the $1 million lie? Let's get into it. Hey, what's up? I'm Jason Brown, stock market coach and options trader. And thanks for tuning in wherever you're listening to the Money Markets and Mindset podcast, on the YouTube channel, on Stitcher, on all the Apple podcasts, all the places. Thank you for tuning in. You know, one of the things that was burning me up lately is that kind of like everybody's a stock market coach now. I think we had the pandemic and the market dropped, and anybody who bought anything at any given time during the drop, like, made some money. But what happened is, because everyone made some money, like, everybody's an expert now. But it's not really just about the stock market. There's something that's happening that I'm calling the $1 million lie. And the $1 million lie is not just happening in the stock market. It's happening just on the internet in general. And the $1 million lie is that social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere you go, you look up and you hear this $1 million lie, or at least it comes across as the $1 million lie. And that is that everyone's making $1 million and it's so easy. And how come you're not doing it? What's wrong with you? Everyone's a millionaire nowadays. All you had to do is make a TikTok video, let it go viral, buy a few stocks. Everybody knows exactly which stocks to buy. How come you don't know? Buy those stocks and get that $1 million. Start that online business, that e-commerce store. So easy. Everyone's making $1 million, right? Everyone's posing in front of their Ferraris, their Lamborghinis, and some of it's bullshit. And I'm calling it the $1 million lie because the reality is people aren't really talking about the pre-work that they took to get there. They're not really talking about if they actually keep $1 million or how much they spent to get to $1 million. There's a lot of things that's going on, right? That's making it the $1 million lie. It would have you believe that what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your life? How come you haven't unmasked $1 million yet? And so I really want to kind of dive into what it takes to move the ball forward to any type of financial number or any type of goal in your life. Because if you're using social media as your barometer of if you're successful in the stock market, your barometer of if you're successful in life, well, I got a news flash for you. Almost everybody, or at least 90% of the content that they're going to put out is all going to be about them winning. I mean, it just is, right? It's like on vacation, whoop, whoop, whoop. Everything is going to be about them winning, right? Most of the time, there's not a lot being posted about losing. There's not a lot being posted about what took you to get there. And it's creating that $1 million lie. It's creating that lie that everyone can be a millionaire. It's easy to do. And all your online friends are millionaires. So what the heck is wrong with you? And so when I look at, for example, let me give you a couple of things. Look at the crypto space. You're like, oh, these crypto millionaires. I can guarantee you all the quote unquote crypto millionaires, I can guarantee you, the ones I've met have not been able to. Well, here's the thing. Let me not go there. It's not about proving you're a millionaire. It's not about showing me that it works or anyone else that it works. None of that's important. What I'm trying to get at is there's two types of millionaires in crypto. For example, I remember I had some family members tell me, like, I'm doing almost $1 million in crypto, this, that, and the third. Well, I'm like, great. How do you pull the money out? Like, if you were able to just turn magically $10,000, $20,000 and pull it out, spend it, or now turn it into hard assets, buy a house, do this, or turn it into some other investments. And long story short, they're not millionaires anymore. I don't know if they ever were, but I'm just saying I was even buying into the lie, like maybe I should be in crypto. Everybody's a crypto millionaire. It's taking me this long to do things in the stock market. Maybe I should switch over to crypto. And I'm not knocking crypto at all. Crypto is a thing. I'm just using crypto as an example. So all you crypto millionaires, don't come on this podcast for this video and come for me. I'm excited for you and your crypto millions. My point is, that's one crypto millionaire, the one that said they were and now they're not, or for whatever reason they haven't pulled the money out. I guess they're really millionaires. Cool. My point is that social media is creating this, like, everyone's a millionaire. All these young people, they're all just getting into crypto. What's wrong with me? Okay. And then you got these other crypto millionaires, the real crypto millionaires, or the ones that you believe that they actually made money off crypto or a NFT because of their reputation as a influencer or whatever the case may be in the market. But those people also help feed into what I call the millionaire lie. And because, I look at somebody like Gary Vee, for example, okay? When Gary Vee talks about, not that he specifically feeds into the millionaire lie. I'm talking about this concept as a whole. Gary Vee's a solid dude. I'm just using it as an example. You got people like that who have a huge following. And so when they sell a crypto NFT or they create a special coin and they sell their coin for $1, well, people like that have this huge fan base. So when they sell a crypto or a coin or an NFT, a non-fungible token or something that gives access to their content, access to special trainings or something, it's like, boom, instantly a millionaire or $1 million or something made off of crypto, or take Gary Vee out of it. Let's take a rapper. I forget the rapper's name. But he released his album as an NFT, I believe, and sold the album as an NFT to his fans. So it was like, I got 1 million copies of this NFT version of an album. You get access to, I think, some special songs, maybe some special concerts. And he releases it and boom, I guess he sold 1 million for $1. And I think it sold out, let's just say in an hour. Boom. He's an instant crypto NFT millionaire within 1 hour. All right. But it feeds into that $1 million lie because you and I don't have 1 million followers on YouTube, Apple, no platform. All right. I think my biggest is almost 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Help a brother cross the 100,000 mark. All right. Tag a friend too. Tell them let's just get over that 100,000 hump. All right. But my point is, you got these people who are, like I said, the second version of these, millionaires, which is they have this huge following. They're already having celebrity status. And they do something in the crypto space, or they've already been investing for years. I'm talking tons of years. And then they finally see an opportunity with some type of Bitcoin, this and that. And they may have taken advantage of Bitcoin or whatever and got involved and made millions. But the $1 million lie is that it happened overnight. The $1 million lie is that it's just so easy. This is a new space. Everyone should get in. It's just going up. It's the future. And the lie is not that it's not the future. The lie is that you're being led to believe through social media, through these quick news everybody's playing their part. The news is writing this up. Such and such, a new crypto millionaire. So the news is blowing it up with the headlines. The person's blowing it up on their social media. You got social media. And once you look at one crypto millionaire, what do you think the algorithm's going to do? It's going to show you all these new crypto millionaires. Then you got people running ads to you. Like, I'm a crypto millionaire. I'm a overnight millionaire. I'm a stock market millionaire. I'm an option. I made $10,000, $100,000 during the pandemic. I made $1 million during the pandemic. I'm a coach. And it's this $1 million lie that's just is brewing in the marketplace because social media makes it so easy to come on and say whatever you want. Social media makes it so easy to come on and say, I made $1 million in crypto, or I made $1 million in the stock market, or I made $1 million in NFTs in the last 30 days or 6 months. And social media is only one portion of the story. You don't know that that person's been investing for 20 years and they were able to finally spot an opportunity. And it didn't take them long to spot an opportunity because they've been playing in the space for 20 years. Then you come in as a W-2 employee who's like, man, I hear I can become rich off crypto. You don't have the same eye, you don't have the same knowledge, and you don't have the same risk tolerance as someone who's been playing this game for about 20 years. You hear someone released a non-fungible token or bought one and resold it and made $1 million. And it's like, yeah, but you don't have the celebrity status. You don't have the celebrity following that person has. And so the story isn't that person is lying. What I'm trying to say, or what I'm trying to convey to you listening to this, is that social media and the internet will have you believe that you're not doing enough, that you're always late to the party, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, and what's wrong with you, and how come you're not a millionaire yet. So what I want to do is give you some things that you need to be thinking about, whether you want to become a millionaire, whether you want to become 100,000aire, whether you want to just leave your job or leave your second job, whatever the case may be. I want you to think about a few different things. And then I want to also offer you what I consider a free gift, because knowledge is the key here. And that's the whole backbone of why I do what I do, because knowledge and information changed my life. I was always wondering, how do I get the knowledge to spot a good Bitcoin or NFT? How do I get the knowledge to spot a good stock or an investment? How do I get the knowledge to spot a good business? Then I can become one of them. But I can't become one of them without the knowledge. All I have is their Hall of Fame speech of how they made it and how they turned something into nothing in 6 months. But really, they've been getting knowledge and information for years, normally the case may be. All right. So don't fall into the $1 million lie that everyone's just making this money overnight. It's so easy. They're not really doing that much. They're just blowing up. Don't fall into that. So here's what I do want you to fall into. I want you to ask yourself 3 different things, or I want you to look at getting to where you want to be in 3 different sectors, however you want to do that. Either ask yourself these 3 questions or look at these 3 different sectors, and I want you to grade yourself on each 3. So the first sector I want you to look at, or the first question I want you to ask yourself is, do I have a specific plan to get to my million, my 100,000 out of debt, whatever it is? Okay. That is where everything starts. Do you have a specific plan? So for example, if you want to be a $1 million earner, a specific plan could be, I need to earn $100,000 a year for 10 years. Okay. If you earn $100,000 for 10 years, you will have unmasked, or you have earned $1 million, right? So that's one way to do it. You could also say, I want to start an investment plan that grows to $1 million in 5 years. So I'm not necessarily working for it, but I want to start an investment plan that in 5 years it can, or has the ability to grow to $1 million. Now, I did an example where I broke down how to grow your trading account to $1 million in 5 years. And we share that inside of our program. I think we've done a video on here on YouTube as well, but if not, it's inside the program. But what is your specific plan? So now, if your specific plan says, I'm going to trade options and I want to make a 10% return every single month, if I can consistently do that for 5 years, then I'll be a millionaire. Okay, now I want you to go to the second pillar of debunking the $1 million lie and creating something that's real and tangible for you. Now you have to ask yourself, what specific knowledge must I obtain in order to trade options? And then what specific knowledge must I obtain in order to consistently get a 10% return? So you see how that works? Once we come up with the idea or the plan, then we can start to plan, what information do I need to execute that plan? But you have to know what you want first. Once you know what you want, then you can say, all right, now what information or what knowledge do I need to get that? And that's where my free, I don't like to call it a free gift, but I got a free training that I want to give you, because I want you to, most people never get started because they fear how much it costs, or I don't have that. And I want to break that wall down for you. Now, specific plan, maybe it's the stock market, specific knowledge. I'm going to learn how to trade options. I'm going to learn how to make 10% or 5%, whatever the percent is, monthly, annually, whatever it is. You just need something solid that you can stick to. And then the third thing or question that I want you to ask yourself is, what's the specific time frame? See, we will go to school and we will spend 4 years in college. We'll retake classes. Some of us spend 5 to 10 years in college. Like me, it took me 10 years to get a 4-year degree. All right. Because I went to school. I thought I knew what I wanted. I dropped out. I went back part-time, finally finished it up. But I did all that in hopes that I would be able to land a job making $75,000 to $100,000 a year. 10 years. All right, not including all your pre-K, high school, all that knowledge in school that you had to get, right? But then when it comes to becoming a millionaire or being rich or getting out of debt or living some abundant lifestyle, again, here comes the $1 million lie. Social media have us believe, like, if we can't get it done in 6 months to a year, then something's wrong. Now, however old you are out there, you're 30 years old, 40, 50 years old, be kind to yourself. If you can figure out in 30, 40, 50 years how to become a millionaire, how to become debt free, how to just totally knock out finances out of the park, be kind to yourself. Don't put an unrealistic expectation that now you're going to go into a new industry and you're just going to learn it and master it and turn profits that you've never been able to turn before in 6 months. In 1 year, right? So be kind to yourself. Ask yourself, what's a specific time frame? Am I going to give myself 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Am I going to treat it like college and give it 4 years? You know, when you come up with a specific plan and specific knowledge, most people don't even bake in the fact that they need to learn that knowledge. But we do in college. We say, I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. Someday I'm going to earn $100,000. But guess what? We say, but first, I'm going to spend money. Number one, some of us say, not only am I going to spend money, I'm going to borrow the money, right, to get this degree. Then we say what? I'm going to spend time. I'm going to spend 4 years in undergrad. Some of us, I'm going to spend another 4 years in graduate school or postdoctorate school, right? So some people have already committed. They're going to spend 4 to 12 years. They're going to spend money. Not only are they going to spend money, they're going to go in debt and borrow money. But why do you think they do that? Because I don't think they're crazy. I think it goes back to number one. They had a specific plan, and there is a roadmap to get to being a doctor. There is a roadmap to get to being a lawyer, an engineer, whatever it is. And that roadmap is like, I'm going to, the plan is I'm going to become a doctor, a lawyer, engineer. Okay. What's the specific knowledge you need? I need to learn law. I need to learn the human body, anatomy, etc. Right? Engineering. I need to learn math, chemistry. I need to learn, calculus, etc. So now you know what specific knowledge you need. And then they say, what? How long is it going to take you to get through it? Well, usually takes about 4 years to get through undergrad. Boom. I can be an engineer. I could be a lawyer. It's going to take me another 2 years to study for the bar, whatever the case may be, or another 3, 4 years to go to law school, then study for the bar. Okay, doctor, I'm going to go to undergrad, then I'm going to go to graduate school, and then I got to go to medical school, right? And then I got to do a fellowship and study up under a doctor. I believe that most people become doctors, lawyers, engineers successfully is because they had a specific plan. They knew the specific knowledge that they need, and they knew the time frame. When you come over here to the stock market, when you come over here to Bitcoin and crypto, what happens is we don't have any plan. We're like, I bought into the $1 million lie. Everybody's a millionaire. It's just that easy. I just got to buy the right coin, buy the right stock, and voila, I'll be a millionaire. Well, what knowledge do you need? I don't know. I'm just going to watch some free YouTube videos. Oh, okay. Well, how long is it going to take you? It shouldn't take more than a year. Everyone else is a millionaire in a year, which is just totally ridiculous, right? It's the $1 million lie, guys. And what'll happen is if you buy into the $1 million lie, what you'll do is you'll keep chasing a fast million versus chasing a consistent, specific plan with specific knowledge and specific time frame that would have gotten you to the million in 4 years had you not chased the rabbit. It's kind of like the tortoise and the hare, right? It's like the turtle's like, what's your game plan? He like, look, I'm the turtle's game plan is like, I'm gonna put one foot in front of the other and I'm just keep my head up. That's the turtle's game plan. One foot front of the other, keep my head up, keep going. What's the rabbit's game plan? He's like, I'm going to run over here and eat some carrots. I know I'm faster than him, so I'm going to come back, do some laps around him, make him look silly. Then I'm going to shoot off, play some basketball, come back. At some, so the rabbit is just chasing everything, acting the fool, having fun, right? Not realizing that he's really wasting time. Not realizing he's not focused, right? Well, the turtle's just like, just one foot front of the other, simple game plan. I know where I got to go. I know exactly when I'll get there, roughly, if I keep putting one foot in front of the other. And that's what I want for you with your finances, with the stock market, with whatever you want to unlock in your life on the road to riches. I want you to have a specific game plan and not buy into the $1 million lie that it's easy, that you don't need to learn anything. You don't need to have a plan. You don't need to have a time frame. You just watch free YouTube videos and you're just going to wake up and watch you go in 2-3 months, crypto millionaire, stock market millionaire, everything's going to be easy for you. I don't want you buying into the $1 million lie. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't happen serendipitously sometimes for some people, but those people are few and far in between. And more people get there with a specific plan, specific knowledge, and a specific time frame. So if you don't have that plan, you don't have that knowledge, you don't know what that time frame is, I want to invite you for a limited time. I don't know how long we're going to be doing this, but one of our courses that we charge for, we took it and made it free because I want to tear down the wall of I don't know what to do, where to start, how much money, all this stuff. I want to tear those stuff down. And I want to give you a solid game plan to get you in the game. And then what you do with the information after that is up to you. How much further you take the information, the specific knowledge you need to create and get is up to you. So here's what we're going to do. You can either go in the comment section. If you're driving or if you're watching this video, if you're watching this video, you can look in the comment section. If you're driving, you can come back and look in the comment sections on the blog or wherever you're listening to this at or in the show notes. I want you to text me at 313-251-2260. I'll say it again. 313-251-2260. Shoot me a text. Text me the letters BB. It stands for Beginner Basics. Okay. Now, if you're like, I'm not a beginner and I don't need the basics, then good. Jump right into our paid program. Jump right into somebody else's paid high level program. Then since you're not a beginner, you're just ready to go for it. Hey, don't text me then. But for everybody else who's like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I really want to learn this. I want to know where I should start, what I should be thinking about, what I should be looking at, how to get off started on the right foot. Text me again, 313-251-2260. Text me the letter BB. I'll know that you want the Beginner Basics course. I'll shoot you a link and I'll let you sign up for our Beginner Basics course. And you can start the journey with specific knowledge, a specific game plan, and a specific time frame of what it's going to take you to get there. But I encourage you, do not buy into the $1 million lie. Do not buy into the lie that social media is telling you that everybody's a millionaire. It's easy. It's happening overnight. They did no studying. They didn't need to know nothing. All they had to do was buy the right cryptocurrency. All they had to do was buy the right stock during the drop of the pandemic when any stock was going back up after that big sell-off. And now everyone's a coach, everyone's a millionaire, and everybody can show you exactly how they do it. Let me tell you something. Unless there's another pandemic and a huge sell-off like that, majority of those people cannot reduplicate their success because they don't even know how they did it. It's called luck. It's called timing. And sometimes lightning strikes for somebody. Right place, right time, bought anything, everything went up. Right place, right time, this new industry of cryptocurrency, you just bought something, got in at the right time, and Elon Musk tweeted about it, and you just happened to jump out. Yes, lightning can strike, but it very rarely strikes twice, okay? But if I can tell you the sun's gonna rise in the east and set in the west, you can create a specific game plan with that specific knowledge, and you have a specific time frame. You know when the sun rises every day, you know when it sets every day, and you can plan your day around that, and you can look out into the future and lay your hat on the fact that you have a roadmap that's going to get you to where you need to go. So 313-251-2260, shoot me a text, BB. Let's get you in the beginner basics course, and let's kick off your new year, or whenever you're listening to this. If it's in the middle of the year, doesn't matter. Let's kick it off with the right knowledge, with a specific plan, specific knowledge, a specific time frame, so you can avoid getting caught up in the $1 million lie. I'll see you on the next episode.